What's going on, guys? My name is Kyle and welcome back to the game department. Today we're going to talk about some Instagram questions. A couple of days ago I put out the question, do you stream? Are you getting into streaming? What are things that you struggle with? And you guys did not disappoint. So I've got a couple of responses here. I wanted to go through them and make this a regular conversation. So let's jump into it. So there were definitely a bunch of the same responses. There were some that fit the same vibe. There were some that stood out and that I really want to talk about today. So let's just jump right into it with the first one. If anyone asked a question, I am going to leave their handle in the video. So if you want to check them out, please feel free to. So the first one comes from Viv, and Viv says, not caring about the viewers and thinking I'm doing something wrong when it drops. I felt this deep down in my heart because it happens to me all the freaking time. I think when we start to stream and you get used to specific people being there and certain numbers regularly occurring, when that drops, it feels shitty. It does. It feels like you're doing something wrong and that people have lost interest and everything is your fault. I get it. It's not the truth, but I get it. It definitely is a hard thing to see numbers drop, especially if you've streamed on a Wednesday and numbers were really good, and then you stream the same time on a Thursday and they're not good. You immediately get inside your own mind and think, what am I doing different to yesterday to today, and why are half the people here? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? It's a hard thing to overcome, but it is something that we all have to work on. Regardless of how big your stream is, I guarantee you everybody that's streamed has 100% been in this position. And if you haven't, you probably will eventually. The only thing I can say, Viv, is I do it too. It's a hard habit to get out of, but the numbers aren't everything. The only thing you really need to think about, if your numbers drop and they never pick back up again, you need to go back to the streams where it started to drop. You need to think about why they dropped and make changes. It's about adapting and seeing what you need to change and what you need to do better. But try not to get too wrapped up if every stream's different, because it is. The next one I had is from Mario. Mario says, finding days to stream. This is a hard one, but it's also only limited to you. Like most of us, I work a full-time job. I work 5 days a week, I stream 3 days a week, I try and put out one video a week, and I have no time to do anything else. It's hard. Managing time is hard. There's times that I won't go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning to go back to work. It sucks. Sometimes it sucks. It's hopefully not forever, but for right now, it's necessary. But again, that's unique to my situation. It's relevant to the work that I want to put in. I don't want to stream every week, just once, maybe here and there. I have a 3-day schedule. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week. Twitch.tv/the game department, you should check it out. But there's no real deviation from that. There's no changing that. I said that that's what I was going to do, so I'm going to do it. And if that means that I only get 4 hours of sleep on this specific day because I was behind, and it is what it is. If I can't deal with it, I have to change the schedule. But it's definitely not easy, and it's totally comparable to how much work you want to put in and how hard you want to try. The next comment comes from Jinx. Jinx says, talking and starting conversations and showing my face. Let's start with the showing the face thing. I understand that some people might not be comfortable showing their face. I get that some people just don't like the idea of showing their face on their stream. It's totally up to you. 100% your preference. Do you suffer from not having a face cam on your stream? Potentially. Do I have facts that say yes or no? I don't. No. I'm talking out of personal experience. I myself like the fact that you can come to my stream, you know who I am, I can introduce myself, and it's like having a conversation. I feel like if I didn't have a face cam and you came to the stream and I said, hi, how are you? My name's Kyle, and it was just gameplay, you'd be like, liar, that's Rainbow Six Siege. Not Kyle. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the benefit of having a face cam is if I say my name is Kyle, you're gonna go, that's what Kyle looks like. Kyle looks like that, not the game. The next part of the comment was talking and starting conversations. This is where it's all up to you. Some people are born with it, some people aren't. Some people enjoy having conversations with strangers, some people hate it. You might fit in the middle, you might be on either end of that scale. Regardless of where you sit on that scale, if talking to people and having conversations with people is really hard for you, the only advice that I can give you is just to practice. It all comes with experience. You can't just flick a switch and be like, I'm great at this now, unless you are one of those people. If you are, I hate you. But it all comes with experience. It comes with practice. You need to just try and do it. If you find that it's something that regardless of how much effort you put in or how much practice you get, you still can't do it, and talking to people and talking to strangers is something that you just can't manage to do, then I think you need to evaluate whether streaming is something that is beneficial for you, or streaming is something that you're going to be able to continue. At the end of the day, a stream is entertainment. So you being a streamer is you being an entertainer, and you have to work out a way of entertaining your audience. It's either going to be with great gameplay or great conversation. At the end of the day, the bare bones of it is you need to entertain anyone that's watching the stream, and if they're not entertained, they're not going to watch. So the moral is practice as much as you can, try as hard as you can, and just do your best. So finally, the last submission that I want to talk about is from Shadow. Shadow says, talking to myself when you have no viewers or a quiet chat. This is one that I really struggled with at the start as well. It's something that you have to learn, and it's something that once it clicks in your brain, everything will be fine. But until then, hear me out, and this might help you. So when I started streaming, I had exactly the same thing. I would feel really weird and awkward just talking to myself while I know that viewer count says 0, and I'm just talking into this camera by myself in a room is very weird. I get it's a very weird thing to experience, and it's a very weird thing to do knowingly. But there is this point of like realization, right? So when you're streaming, if somebody comes into your stream and they see you just sitting there playing games and looking off into the distance or getting really into the game, and they sit there for like 5 minutes, not sure whether to talk or say anything, and you haven't said a word, they're gonna bounce. They're not gonna hang around, because who wants to sit and just watch somebody play a video game like they're a spooky dude peeking through your window? Some people are into that. If they are, be cautious. But the way I think that you need to treat every stream is you need to stream as if you've got 200 viewers every stream. If you have only got 1 or 2 people, you need to treat it as if you have 200 viewers. Now, before you get carried away, I'm not saying be over the top and be somebody that you're not and everything like that. What I'm saying is you need to put your best foot forward. So you need to act as energetic, as excited as you would if you had 200 people, without being fake or being somebody that you're not. I know it depends on the kind of stream that you have. I know it depends on the kind of vibe that you have. And I know it depends on the kind of person that you are. But if you normally get excited or get hyped or get pumped up when you've got a bunch of people in the stream, then it should be like that all the time. If somebody comes into the stream and they're like, yeah, this is sick, they're excited, this is dope, I want to be a part of this conversation. But if they come into the stream and you're just sitting there like, yeah, I also like playing games. Games are sick. They're going to be like, that is not the stream for me. And some people might be really into just seeing you sit there and play games like they're creeping through the window. But again, be cautious. The internet's freaking weird. Again, to wrap it up, be hyped, be excited, don't be somebody that you're not. But if you look bored, your audience will be bored. If you want to see what I do on my stream, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at twitch.tv/The Game Department. You should check that out. Come say hello and tell me what you think of this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe. I post videos every week and you might find them useful. Hopefully. If you want to find us on any other social media, search The Game Department. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram. You can just find us there. Just search The Game Department and come say what's up. If Discord is more your vibe and you want to join a great community of people, we talk about games. We talk about memes. We consistently make fun of the size of my forehead. If you want to come and join that, I'll leave a link to that in the description. Other than that, I'm going to leave you to it. I hope you had a good morning. I hope you have a good night. Bye.